This is the site of one of my favorite stories in all the scriptures. Mark chapter 5. Jesus sets out in the boat to land at a cemetery. He is going to set free a man who's controlled by a legion of demons. And in the middle of this moment, this man who can't be bound by chains or ropes by any of the townspeople, he can't even control himself. One instance of seeing Jesus, and he runs on his face before the Son of God, begging for the Lord over all creation not to destroy them. And he's set free. Let's take a look. If you can see these cliffs in the distance, up at the very tip top is a church that was built in the latter half of the 2nd century, about 200 years after Jesus. And as they were excavating, they found the tombs that were built about 200 years before Jesus. They also found in the altar of the church that was built 200 AD about 5-inch long boar tusks in the altar. So many people believe that this is the site where Jesus set the demoniac free.
They sailed to the region of the Gadarenes, or the Gergesenes, two names that are used here, which is across the lake from the Galilee. He went to the other side, where we are now. When Jesus stepped ashore, he met a demon-possessed man from the town. For a long time, this man had not worn clothes or lived in a house, but had lived in the tombs. They did find over there also the 2nd century BC tombs. When he saw Jesus, he cried out and fell at his feet, shouting at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God?" This crazy one recognized Jesus. What the Pharisees and others, or other people in Capernaum, Chorazim, of Bethsaida couldn't recognize. "I beg you, don't torture me." For Jesus had commanded the evil spirit to come out of the man. Many times it has seized him, and though he was chained hand and foot, you can see a representation of this on this mosaic right here. He was chained hand and foot and kept under guard. He had broken his chains and had been driven by the demon into solitary places. Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" "Legion." He replied, because many demons had gone into him, and they begged him repeatedly not to order them to go out into the abyss. A large herd of pigs was feeding there on the hillside. The demons begged Jesus to let them go into them, and he gave them permission. When the demons came out of the men, they went into the pigs, and the herd rushed down the steep bank into the lake and was drowned. Now, you have to try to imagine. You've heard about the desertification of the world. The world every day gets warmer and warmer. That's why we have, I don't know, fires down in Australia. And what you see here is the exception that confirms the rule. Back then it was colder climate, more rain, and we know, we're positive about it, that the shoreline got up to here. Those are the first cliffs that we have here coming out from the Bethsaida Valley. Many tend to accept a tradition that pinpoint this place as a place where Jesus really demon-possessed men. Here we have tombs, we have a steep slope, and we have boars. That's one thing that I like in my country, even though it can be probably not very comfortable, that it makes the Bible come alive in front of your eyes.